So, life update. We are moving from Mangalore to Bangalore. Okay, story time. So, I think it started about a year ago or a little over that, where my husband's business started getting difficult. He stopped enjoying his work. He's been doing it for 12 years and he's loved his work all through the time. And then, long story short, he became extremely stressful and he did not want to do it anymore. For the last 6 months or so, we've been contemplating multiple things because we never even discussed or thought of doing anything other than what we were doing, what he was doing specifically. So it was all very new for us to even get out of this comfortable bubble of doing what he's been doing for over a decade to think of what can be the other options in life. And it really took him some time to kind of accept that you can do something new as well. So yes, finally it's been over a month since he quit his business, got a job and has moved to Bangalore. And I was just waiting up for a little more so that he gets more sure of what he's doing in the new city before we move the whole thing up. So we finally decided that we are moving, and he's finally kind of happy again in his work, and there's growth, there's interest, there's excitement, there's newness. So we decided, okay, so this looks like it's going to be okay for a while, so we all have to move. So me, my dog, the whole house is moving to Bangalore now. And if you know me, you know that I am someone who loves Mangalore, someone who loves tier 2 cities, the small city vibe. In Mangalore, we have everything. We have everything that I want, at least. And I don't know, it's just, I mean, Mangaloreans will definitely agree. There is something in this place, in this city. So it's been 3 to 4 years since I'm here, and in my 29 years of life, I've never been really attached to a city, a house. It didn't matter to me where I really was, but for the first time, I think this is my first home as an adult as well. So I've built every nook and corner of this house. I've made it a home. I've filled it with memories, and somewhere I've created my identity around this city. Somewhere I have built my small name in this city. I've made a few friends. I've built a little bit of a network, and I kind of thought, I don't know why, but I kind of thought I'd live here forever, or like for a really long time. And specifically, I did not even in my wildest dreams imagine I'd be leaving Mangalore in like 3 years. I thought I'd be living in like a decade or so. I mean, it has been months since I've known that we would probably move to Bangalore, right? But it's now finally all real. I've got the movers and packers booked. I have started decluttering the house. I have already packed one box of stuff to my new house from here, and it's all kind of sinking in right now. And specifically, it became harder because so far it was supposed to be 18 days from today, from the day that I'm shooting this video, to my move. But now just got the call from the movers and packers. I'm getting a little bit of a discount and a deal if I'm moving 4 days earlier. So I thought I could definitely bag the deal, and it's just 4 days earlier. But then it suddenly sunk just before starting to film this video that means I have only 14 days to leave the city. I have 2 weeks to leave the city. See, I'm a Mangalorean. This is my native place, so I know that it's not like I'm never going to visit this city. I'll visit quite often than I think, but I'm not going to be living here anymore. My address is not going to have the Mangalore pin code anymore. I'm not going to live in the city anymore, and it's really, really hard for me. And this is the first ever time I've been so attached to a place. I think the last time I was really upset about leaving a place was my hostel, but it was more of my friends and the everyday moments that we shared than the place or the city or the town itself. And so yeah, I am trying to look at the brighter sides. I do have a lot of brighter sides actually. Bangalore is where my parents live. My sister lives in Bangalore. A lot of my close friends, the hostel friends that I was just talking about, we've been friends for 12 years. We've been really close friends for 12 years now. All of my hostel friends except one are in Bangalore. So plus Bangalore is a city of opportunities specifically for the kind of work I do, because I work a lot with small business owners, startup owners and small brands. So it is definitely a good plus for me also career wise. So yes, there's a lot of good things to look forward to. My dad was in a bank, so every 3 years we moved houses. So growing up, I've always been in a house not for longer than 3 hours. So the mundaneness, the repetitiveness really did get to me after a while here too. And I kind of thought, will I be able to live here for too long? Because, you know, change really is something that's quite, I think, natural to me. But when it is actually time to leave, it's, and like I said, as I say this, I only have 2 weeks here. It's really bothering me. And I think by the time you watch this video, there's only 12 days for me to leave. And yeah, I'm editing this in 2 days. That's something I'm committed to. But yeah, so yes, anyway, I'm thinking of making this into a series, an 8-part series of Moving Diaries. This is the episode 1. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll be covering a lot about moving from Mangalore to Bangalore. And you know me, I'm not an information giver, so you might not really find a lot of information here. Stay here for the vibes, stay here for the emotions, stay here for some messy yet main character moments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments section below some encouraging, sweet messages for me, please. And that's about it. I'm going to take a moment off camera to really let this sink in that I just have 2 weeks more and I have a lot of work today, so let me just get things out of my system soon. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.